Oh, you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Value Wrestling on the big side, and this is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast. We talk about everything independent wrestling, at least in California. And you know I'm here. I'm glad for you to be here. We're going to get into everything going on this weekend in the world of independent wrestling. So I hope you'll join us as we get started right here tonight on the Value Wrestling, the IWCP, where we are contenders, not pretenders. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a busy week. Lots going on. A couple videos that I put out in the last few days. Hope you're enjoying that. Trying to get back to getting content created, trying to get the juices back and get involved in all of that once again. And I appreciate you all for being here. We're going to talk about this weekend. I know that I wish we could have got this out sooner because this show is just ending. Stoner, you're doing a show tonight, but that's okay. If you're there, you're there. You got to see that. If you didn't, well, that's okay because there's a lot going on this weekend in independent wrestling, at least here in California. And of course, I'm sure all over, but we're really going to focus on California because that's where we are, and we're going to discuss it. Sorry if we're a little slow, a little hung up, if we're buffering just a little bit. We are trying to work out the kinks of why that may be a little less, but we'll get there. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, lots of wrestling going down. If you're looking for wrestling action, it is all over the place, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about it, and we'll start with Friday, tomorrow, Friday, December 19th. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 week away from Christmas, and there's a lot going on. But tomorrow, once I get my facts straight, get my brain on the right track, there's a couple of good shows going on tomorrow, and we're going to talk all about them right here, starting with tomorrow, Friday. I know we're buffering really bad. I can see it. Having some issues. Yeah, hopefully we'll get through this. But anywho, stick with me, bear with me. We're going to get through this. But tomorrow night, Friday, December 19th, wrestling going on. Of course, the big event going on in West Sacramento at 1323 Terminal Street in West Sacramento, home of the Jackrabbit Brewery in West Sac. And you know who controls the keys to the kingdom when it comes to the Jackrabbit Brewery, and one of the best partnerships in independent wrestling. When Ugly Dojo overtakes the Jackrabbit Brewery and shows you how it's done tomorrow. Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7 p.m. Admission is $20. Jackrabbit Brewery, 1323 Terminal Street, West Sacramento. This is a special event. This is going to be a bring the weapons. There's going to be a bring your weapons match, so bring all your weapons out. Come out and be a part of that. Also follow Ugly Dojo on YouTube to keep up what's going on with them each and every day. Ugly keeping you updated, trying to get you information and blogs almost on a daily, trying to keep it fulfilled, keeping something going over there with the Ugly Dojo. But yeah, check it out. The Ugly Dojo tomorrow night, Jackrabbit Brewery returning like they do, I believe, each and every third Friday of the month. So yeah, live pro wrestling action, Jackrabbit Brewery, Ugly Dojo. This is going to be a great show. It's going to be a fans bring the weapons match going down, so you definitely want to be there. That's West Sacramento tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Chatsworth, California. If you're in the Chatsworth, California area, 19,801 Nordhoff Place, Suite 110, Chatsworth, California. Millennium Pro Wrestling presents Naughty or Nice. If you're looking for a fun event, Naughty or Nice going down by Millennium Pro Wrestling in Chatsworth. Bell time 7:30. Tickets $15. So if you're in Chatsworth, California, check out Millennium Pro Wrestling. Also, tomorrow night, Friday night, December the 19th, coming to you from Pacifica, California, 1021 Terra Nova Boulevard, Pacifica, California. West Coast Pro Wrestling brings you Winter Wonder Slam. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. You can check them out at West Coast Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more information about what's going down when West Coast Pro Wrestling brings you Winter Slam It may be something you want to go check out if you're in the Pacifica area. So go check them out. Winter Slam. The Golden Gate Championship is going to be on the line over there as Andrew Cass defends that title against Jules Raphael. Vinny Massaro and Timothy Thatcher are going to lock it up. So West Coast Pro Wrestling is definitely going to be putting on a good show tomorrow night over in Pacifica. If you can't make it to Pacifica, get over to West Sacramento and check out Jackrabbit Brewery and Ugly Dojo in the house. Also on Friday night in Stanton, California, 8381 Catella Avenue in Stanton, California, the House of Lucha presents Final All or Nothing Battle. This should be a fun match. You can follow the House of Lucha on Instagram. Tickets available at the door. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30. Tickets for VIP are $40. General admission is $30. Prices do go up at the door, but you can check them out. House of Lucha presents Final All or Nothing Battle. So check them out if you're going to be in the Stanton, California area tomorrow night, Friday. Also on Friday in Rio Alto at 1540 West Rio Alto Avenue in Rio Alto, California, Empire Wrestling takes over the house with Pro Wrestling Lucha Libre. This is another one where it's Jingle Slam. Friends bring the weapons. The Trailer King versus Anthony Idol. This is going down. So if you're looking for something in the Rio Alto area of California, it should be a fun time down there. This is it's a night for the whole family. Much like Ugly Dojo's Jackrabbit Brewery show is, even though it's in a brewery, it is a family show. This is going to be a family show. It will have an open bar for 21 and over. Doors open at 7 p.m. for this show. Cash only at the door. Front row is $25. For all ages, 13 and up, general admissions $20, 12 and under is $10 on general admission. Check out WW Empire Wrestling Federation, one word, Empire Wrestling Federation, all spelled out.com. For more details, or follow Empire Wrestling Federation on Facebook, Instagram, and officially their website. But Rio Alto, California, if you're looking for something to do Friday night. Now going into Saturday, we have some great shows coming at you on Saturday. East Bay Pro Wrestling presents WWZ Christmas Season of the Grinch. This is going to take place at 110 2nd Avenue South. Excuse me. Suite D8, Pacheco Square Gardens, Pacheco, California, over in the Bay Area. WWZ, December 20th. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time at 7:30 p.m. Adults $20, kids 12 and under. $15 card is subject to change. It is East Bay Pro Wrestling presenting WWZ's Christmas Season of the Grinch. And it's going to be a great time over there. Let's see. Christmas Season of the Grinch. Conky Johnson and Jerry Gigolo will go one-on-one. Rufio Banderas will take on the Punjabi Lion Chima. Elliot Ray going to take on RBJ. Johnny Martinez taking on the Flyboy Andrew Cass. Razzle and Dazzle are going to compete against the team of Morrissey and Brandon Humphreys. JT Hawk going to put the PSG title on the line against Dante Daring. It also looks so something going on. What a not so secret gift for the PSG Women's Champion, Nicole Amity. All of that going down at WWZ in the East Bay Pro Wrestling at Pacheco Square Gardens tomorrow night. Also tomorrow night in Sacramento, Next Level Pro Wrestling in the house with their big Christmas Chaos event. A lot of names have been mentioned in this one. This is going to be a fun event. If you're in Sacramento, 1335 on Saturday, 1335 Dixie Avenue, Sacramento, California. This is going to be a fun night. Thursday night. Okay. Bell time 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. Tickets are $20 for adults. Kids $10. Children 7 and under are free. So check out Next Level Pro Wrestling. Next Level Pro Wrestling. Gonna have a fun time with this event. Lots of names are going to be in the house for this event. Gonna have a big old battle royal that a lot of people have proclaimed themselves in. So check out that tomorrow night. That's Next Level Pro Wrestling presenting Christmas Chaos. That's Saturday night. Excuse me. Make sure you realize that Saturday night, Sacramento, Dixieland Avenue. Then Sunday, if you're looking for more wrestling, there's still going to be more wrestling on Sunday, December 21st. Primal Pro Wrestling returns with Primal Rage at 4877 Mercury Street in San Diego, California. Primal Rage going to be in action. Bell times 3 p.m. General admissions $20. Kids 12 and under are free. Black Tie Encourage. The end of year awards will take place. It's going to be a big event, so check out Primal Rage, brought to you by Primal Pro Wrestling. Also on Sunday in Los Angeles, California at 2811 East Olympic Boulevard, East Las Lucha. Yes, welcome to East Los Angeles. This is going to be East Las Christmas. Okay, sorry, the way they spelled it on here. East Las Christmas taking place at Don Coyotes at 2111 East Olympic Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. Tickets at East Las Christmas 2.eventbrite.com. All ages, full bar with ID. Showtime is 5 p.m. It should be a fun event there in East Los Angeles, 2811 East Olympic Boulevard. Yes, Don Coyotes, if you're looking for some wrestling Sunday evening. And finally, if you've gone to Ugly Dojo on Friday in West Sac and you maybe went to Next Level on Saturday in Sacramento, now it's time for Sunday's big event. If you head to Elk Grove and join Supreme Pro Wrestling when they present their annual holiday toy drive show, Hostile Holidays. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this can take place at Soccer World Indoor Arena, or the SPW Arena, at 9756 Kent Street in Elk Grove, California, on Sunday, December 21st. General admissions $20, kids 12 and under $15. Doors will open at 4:30 p.m. Bell time at 5 p.m. You can buy a ticket at eventbrite.com or at the door. This is going to be an event. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be a fun event. So you definitely want to check this one out. Supreme Pro Wrestling, always putting on a good show. It is definitely a stacked card. Chima going to take on Jason Xavier in one of the matches announced. I don't know where the rest went, unfortunately. At one point they were up here. I've seen them, and now I can't find them on the, yeah. Where did they go? Yeah. Okay, well, SPW in Elk Grove, California. I'd love to give you more of the card, but I can't find the cards. And that's okay. But yeah, East Bay Pro Wrestling. You can check out Supreme Pro Wrestling. You can check out Supreme Pro Wrestling on the Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and on YouTube, Supreme Pro Wrestling. Okay, can't do that. But it's going to be a major show. It's a holiday event. Make sure you bring a toy for that toy drive. It'll be a fun event. It'll be a fun time always at the Soccer World Indoor Arena, SPW Arena. It should be a good old time for some great pro wrestling. So lots of stuff to do. You can go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can have 3 days of wrestling to fulfill your wrestling vibe need, and it'll be a fun time. No matches, no events going on next week, so we won't have a lot to talk about, and I don't know when we're going to be back at wrestling. It looks like we're going to be back at wrestling January 2nd. We have some stuff, so we'll probably be back on the 1st with the New Year's edition right here as we get things going. But a lot of things to come, a lot of things to talk about. And we definitely will be discussing all of that as we come out and get down into the details. January 2026 is definitely going to start off hot. Lots of big events, lots of major events for independent wrestling. But this is going to be it. Supreme Pro Wrestling's Hostile Holiday may be the last big event in independent pro wrestling for this year. So if you want to wrap up the year the right way, that's the place to be on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, it'll be a fun time with all of that. But that is everything going on in the world of independent wrestling. But I do want to talk about quickly here is I went out today and finally found what I've been looking for. I've been on a long hunt for these, and I was able to gather them all up. Because you can't buy them online. I didn't know when the pre-orders hit, they hit. and I didn't know they were supposed to pre-order on like November 8th, but they released them early. And if you didn't know, then they got released early. And then on the date they were supposed to be released, they were already sold out, so you couldn't order them. But now they're in stores. You can't order them online, so you're gonna have to go Target hunting. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the new LGN figures, you're gonna have to go to the Target and dig them out. And today I was able to find all 4 of them. I do have 2 Dusty Rhodes, so I was debating on whether I want to let these things breathe or not breathe, how I'm feeling. And so here's the Dusty Rhodes on the black card. It's very interesting. They have some on the black, some on the blue. So there's your Dusty Rhodes. And Dusty Rhodes was really the one I was looking for. I wasn't necessarily hard on trying to find all of them, but I was like, maybe. It depends. John Cena, of course, retired, and John Cena was a part of this. I'm like, well, if I find a John Cena, I might as well get the John Cena, which is right here, John Cena, Indy LGN. This is kind of cool. So that's fun. And of course, then I got the Hulk Hogan, because he was there. Because when I originally found these, because I hadn't found them, I got the Dusty Rhodes and the Hulk Hogan here, and I was like, cool. You know, we'll run with these, and we'll let them fly. And I was like, well, if I find a John Cena, I guess there would be only one thing right to do. It is to go ahead and pick up the Logan Paul. I wasn't necessarily in the idea of like, I want the Logan Paul, but I was like, well, I've got all of them. If they have a Logan Paul, I will go ahead and purchase the Logan Paul. And I did that. So yeah, I got all 4, and it's really cool to have all 4. And so the question was, should I let him breathe? And I'm like, I don't know. The black card, definitely. So I went and got one more Dusty Rhodes. They had another Dusty Rhodes. I've seen a lot of Hulk Hogan's out there. Every Target I went to had a large number of Hulk Hogan's compared to everybody else. So I felt lucky that I got to everybody else. So I thought, if I buy one more Dusty, I can at least let one of them breathe. And so we're gonna open up this Dusty here on the channel tonight and let him breathe. We're gonna let him out of his container here. There we go. Let's see what this Dusty looks like, how it feels. I know I'm ripping this package the wrong way for some people, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get the Dusty out of the packaging. We'll set him down here. And then we have the little stand that he has here, because it says it has a poster. So let's see. I guess this doesn't have, okay, there's the reseal. This does have a reseal on one side. So let's open this up here. And as you can see, there's a little poster in here. So let's see what the poster is of, if it's just going to be what we see. Yeah, fairly much what you see. That's kind of cool. There's your Dusty Rhodes, the main event. There's your poster. So each and every one of them comes with a poster. So that's really cool, if you're going to let him breathe. And yeah, so, whoa. Dusty does have a hat that comes off. That's Dusty. He comes with this oh, I forget what you call these type of caps or hats. So yeah, he has a removable hat, wearing a bandana, the polka dots, the black and yellow polka dots for good old Dusty Rhodes, the boots, Dusty Rhodes, and it's very much your old style LGN figure. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I guess we'll start LGN. We'll see who comes along in the LGN series next. Don't want to get crazy collecting them all, as it can become a really bad habit. As you see, my insane collection of different things from wrestling Funko Pops, which we've added some. I did pick up a Cactus Jack, a glow-in-the-dark Undertaker, a Triple H DX, which is more up here. with the rest of the DX assortment: Shawn Michaels DX, Triple H DX, X-Pac DX, the New Age Outlaws DX, and then the combined package of Triple H and Shawn Michaels DX, all up there. So they joined the collection along with some other ones, that are definitely up there and really cool to see. And of course now Dusty. And Dusty will go up here in this section here. If you can see in this section right here, this is my Rhodes area. You can see this Cody Rhodes striking his whoa pose that I got at the WWE store in Las Vegas when I was there for WrestleMania week. And so that's there. I believe there's a Cody Rhodes Funko Pop there. A couple of figures of Cody and Dusty Rhodes that I also got at WrestleMania. A couple other things up there in this area. Over here, this right here, I don't know if everybody can see, is my CM Punk collection. And then if you go even up here, you have, if I go over here, this is my DX Funko Pops. Of course, you see Goldberg, and then you see my CM Punk Wrestle Buddy. I forget what they call him off the top of my head right now. But if we come down, scratch my nose. If we come down here, I believe if I have to kind of turn around because I got to look. Oh, my Kevin Nash is over there signed. But then we have here Jacob Fatu. He sits in the middle. The Jacob Fatu is the first in line, an open package. And then standing in front of him is a open Umaga. And then if we scoot over a little more here, on this side, up here is, well, other than the Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart Funko Pop in the ring, on top of that is my Matt Cardona, Brian Myers collection. The first one's the one they signed when I was at their Vegas show this past WrestleMania weekend. And I have a, it's not Brian Myers. I mean, it is Brian Myers, but I can't remember what Brian Myers was called in WWE now. But an action figure, WWE action figure, and of course, the Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder action figure, and the Patriot, and then the Matt Cardona, King of the Indies, with the title belt, and then my Jey Uso collection of stuff there. So there is some purpose to why some of these shelves have stuff on it. Over here is just a collection. I have my two John Morrison figures up here. Will Ospreay scarf. The big Force of Nature Jake Frost printout I had made that he signed. I had the Pillman Legacy here. I have two Brian Pillmans still in their packaging with Alexis King. I believe that's the first in the line for Alexis King. I got my Piper stuff here with the Joe Hendry and a little bit of other stuff. Undertaker. I've got the Value Wrestling Championship of Valor belt there. And then I have a lot of the action figures I collected over the time. And then we got my signed Rikishi. I've got my Karrion Kross, Killer Kross book and action figure there. I've got an autographed picture by Jack Cartwheel there. And I got Sharaya's book up there. So there's a lot of stuff in the collection. I have the Major Podcast banner they sent me here. I got a poster from them. Of course, I got a lot of these great pictures that you guys can't see. I wish you guys, I think I've shown them off. The signed Dom picture here, Dominic Mysterio. This is an awesome picture with the Micro Brawler Sabu, which is no longer here. Can't tell. Yeah, the Fiend's right here. The Christmas Fiend. A Sky Blue signed portrait up there. The CM Punk Return signed portrait. Lots of great stuff. My collection's here. It's an awesome collection of just knickknacks and things. And this Dusty Rhodes for sure. It's going to go up here on this shelf with the rest of the Rhodes collectibles I have. We will fit him in there and add him to the collection. So give me 1 second and we'll fit him in. We're going to get him in here. Oh yeah, I have a Cody. I have the Elite Cody Rhodes collectible with the U.S. flag behind here, and that's the Cody action figure. Here's the Dusty action figure. And we have a Cody pop and a Dusty pop here. Maybe I need to put you guys back over here. Let's see. There we go. We'll put Dusty right up here next to that big Cody. That is cool. Yeah, lots of great collectibles. Somewhere, I forgot where I put them now. That's sad. So anyways, yeah, lots of great collectibles that I have up here from various different things and events. Hopefully you can hear me. And yeah, so that is really cool. Really awesome to see all that stuff up there. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your Independent Wrestling Community Podcast. We've gone over that. We talked about the LGNs. I did find all 4. Hopefully you can find them. If you want to target, go hit your targets up now. And one thing, if you are looking for them, they are not going to be in the toy section with the other wrestling figures. They're going to be over in the toys with the Christmas stuff. So go into the Christmas area, look for the toys there, and you might find them. So if you're going over to the normal toy section and not finding them, I did have to ask because it said like they had 7 of them, and I'm like, where are these? And lady's like, oh, they're over in aisle 67, which is the Christmas stuff. Excuse me. So if you're at Target, if you're looking for the LGNs, if you're in the toy aisle of the wrestling figures and you're not seeing the LGNs, go over to the Christmas section, look for the toys in the Christmas section. They got a bunch of different toys over there, and they should be there if they have them in stock. Can't order them online, but check them out. Anyways, on the big time, this is the Value Wrestling, where we are contenders, not pretenders. It's okay to be a mark, just don't mark out. You know what I'm saying? You can mark out, but don't be the mark. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being here. I thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're going to keep coming back with more content. This is the Value Wrestling. This is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast. We talk about everything independent wrestling right here. If you want to ever come on the show as an independent wrestler, booker, promoter, whatever it may be, hit me up. Let's get you on the channel on the big time. I will see you on the next